Welcome to Cartoon Kitchen!
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is the show where we create bread from the anime Yakitate Japan.
You might not have heard of Yakitate Japan, so let us explain.
Our story revolves around our main character, a boy named Azuma Kazuma, and his quest to make the ultimate Japanese bread. Azuma grows up on a rice farm with his grandparents, so he doesn't really care for bread.
俺はうちで採れた米が好きじゃ。パンなんかパサパサして嫌いじゃ。
His older sister, unhappy with his ignorance in the ways of bread, drags him,
Literally,
to a local bakery for some real bread. Now Ozma's hooked. He meets a friendly baker who tells Ozma about his dream to create bread that's tastier than rice.
名付けてジャパン。世界に誇れる日本人のパン。それを作ることが僕の夢だ。
The baker teaches him how to make bread with a special ingredient, soy milk instead of regular milk.
Azuma gets right into kneading the dough. But wait, something is not normal. This dough is rising at room temperature.
What is this magic? He has those hands. Hands that are perfect for yeast to rise. Solar hands.
The next morning, Azuma Kazuma and his sister try the bread out on their grandfather. Being an old geezer, he refuses to try the bread without his natto and miso soup.
Luckily, our protagonist has come prepared. Natto and miso soup match the flavor of the soy bread perfectly.
And apparently, it was pretty good too.
Oh my god!
This is what bread does to people. Now you see why we have to try it for ourselves. Alright, let's get started. We begin by making the starter. Pour flour, soy milk, and water into a small pot. Whisk it. Once smooth, turn the oven to medium-low. Stir often for about 10 minutes until the mixture is thick enough to leave tracks with your spoon. Gack textured. Next, turn off your stove. Never forget to turn off the stove. That kills people.
Pour the starter out and put it in a safe place to cool.
Guard it with your lives.
While you're waiting for the starter to cool, you can mix the flour, salt, yeast, and sugar in a bowl. Mix it! It's time to knead the dough.
Wait, you're forgetting something!
What? What else could we possibly need?
Solar hands! After you've acquired solar hands, you may begin kneading. Add the egg, the starter, and the soy milk to the flour mixture and get started. This recipe said to use a mixer, but mixers don't have solar hands. They don't even have hands at all, so that's ridiculous.
After about 5 minutes of kneading, add in the butter. At this point, the dough should be firming up. Once the dough is springy, whatever that means, knead it into a ball.
Cover the dough and place it in a warm, safe place.
Guard this with your lives.
Let the dough rise until it's doubled in size.
Ta-da! Now it's double dough! Let the air out. Punch it! Chop the dough into 2 pieces. Be aware that the chopped dough may resemble Pac-Man.
Roll up the dough into 2 balls. Might I just take a minute to say that I am excellent at rolling dough balls? Place them gently back in the bowl.
You know what you have to do.
Roll out each dough ball into an oval that is 1 foot long and 6 inches wide. Fold the top and bottom 3 inches of the oval into the middle to make it a square.
Roll up each square and place the dough in a buttered 9x5 bread pan. Now what do we get to do with the dough? We get to let it rise again.
One last time.
Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Finally, the dough is finished rising. We can put it into the oven. Brush the dough with soy milk to give it a nice brown sheen. It's done! Itadakimasu! We are ready
To try this soy bread with the soybean natto.
and the soy-based miso soup. Our bread is now toasty for breakfast. It is definitely not burnt, it's just toasty. Natto. You cannot smell it.
But we can smell it.
but we can smell it. It is,
Aromatic.
I don't want to ruin our perfect bread. All right.
You're not ruining it, you're just adding natto.
I mean,
it should be delicious.
It's gonna be delicious because they're perfectly matched because it's all soy. That's the whole point of this Japan #1. Oh, Stephanie went for it.
soy delicious.
Is it soy delicious?
It is soy delicious.
Oh boy, soy delicious. Mm. Not so bad. Hey, try it with the miso. They're perfect, guys. I cannot believe this. I was all prepared. We had this water. We were gonna drink this water.
Because I have tried natto exactly once in my life, and I'm pretty sure I almost died.
I liked it, but I was worried about natto from.
Because she tried natto from a restaurant, and I tried natto from one of these packages.
And she ate it cold.
Yeah, apparently you're not supposed to do that.
But yeah, this is good, guys. Recommended. Mmm. All right, we're gonna enjoy this. So, bye.